Hey y'all, guess who y'all just tuned in to? Yeah, it be the CPB 23, you know, all day, all night. This check left hook while stepping back, make you eat the ring post boxing show. I know that's a long title. Is brought to you by Berries, as usual. Today we're going to talk about something a little different. I mean, I don't really see this video being posted. How to beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to tell you guys a secret to how to beat Floyd Money Mayweather. And then I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you my my conclusion at the end. Because I made a video, and I stated that Clottey will be a tougher matchup for Floyd Mayweather. And somebody disagreed. And they said that Clottey, I think it was, I'm not going to name the channel because I don't want to say the wrong name. So I'll get back to y'all on that one. The person said that it wouldn't be Clottey. It would be a good fight, but he thinks that a Cotto would be a better challenge for Floyd Mayweather. But this is my video just to show how I disagree, and this is the reason why. Not this nobody. All right. We've seen Castillo fight Mayweather, the first fight. A lot of people thought Castillo won. Me, I had it scored. Now, this is a Mayweather fan talking to you here. I had Mayweather by... No. I had Castillo by a round. That's what I had. I mean, some people might disagree. So, I had Castillo slight... It could have been a draw or leaning towards Castillo. That was the closest person to ever give him a matchup like that. And people figured they can use that same thing again. Via De La Hoya's, your Castillo Part 2. Castillo thought he could pull that off again. I mean, it's just other fighters that thought that they could just hunt him and just stay on his ass the whole time of the fight, and that would make a difference, and you might be able to win. But I'm here to tell you right now, that is not the antidote to beat Floyd Mayweather. The antidote to beat Floyd Mayweather is not punch volume. Unless you're Paul Williams. Unless you're putting out 100 plus punches around, it's not going to help. I think a person that protects their head here like this, you can protect up here. Because Floyd Mayweather, yes, somebody pointed that out too. He punches where there's an opening. So that's if Floyd can get close to you. So I think a taller boxer than Floyd, it keeps their hands up, like a Joshua Clottey. Like I said before, Clottey keeps his hands up. Floyd Mayweather's a headhunter, especially late in his career. He's been more of a headhunter than a body puncher. You really seen, especially when you looked at the Marquez fight, you seen Floyd maybe throw a jab to the body, just to keep a little small distance or whatever he was, doing it for. So I think a guy that, I'm gonna say a 6-foot boxer or taller, would have to either put out 100 punches around Paul Williams. But Paul Williams, I don't really want to put him in that scenario because Paul Williams is fighting at 160 now. So, that fight can, unless he comes down 13 pounds, which I know he will kill himself to do it, that's not going to happen. Paul Williams versus Floyd Mayweather may not happen unless Mayweather moves up. And Dragonstyle pulled that out. He came out of the blue. He said that Mayweather might fight him. So, you never know. With Floyd Mayweather, it's like he always fights the guys that you want him to fight. He might not do it at the time you want him to. You guys begged him to fight Baltimore. He fought him a couple of months later, kicked his ass. Then, you guys said Baltimore wasn't nothing. So it's like, what is it? Do you want me to fight the guy or not? That's why Mayweather, I think Mayweather's not really about impressing the fans as far as who he should fight. I think that Mayweather should fight whoever out there that can make the biggest money, and then work off that. Like, he fought Marquez. Remember, Mayweather made $12 million to fight Marquez. How much would he make to fight Mosley? 8? Or even Margarito. Let's say Margarito. 8? So, come on. Who wouldn't fight? Let's say you had a job at the gas station making minimum wage, but you put in an application online somewhere else that's $20 an hour. If they call you back, say you got a job, are you gonna leave the gas station, or are you gonna take that $20 an hour? And that's what Floyd Mayweather did. I mean, you gotta think like a real human. Anybody would think. I mean, the more money, the more better. But back to the subject. Mayweather against a guy that could throw out 100 punches, or a guy that's 6 foot tall that protects his head. I mean, I'm talking up here, Joshua Clottey, a guy that can pull that off. Joshua Clottey got power, a chin. See, what you got to have with Mayweather is you got to have stamina. Clottey is the best matchup for Mayweather, but he's not the best as far as finishing fights. That's the only problem with him. But I think he would be the best matchup for Floyd. He would chew up Sugar Shane Mosley for 12 rounds. It would be boring. He won't hurt Mosley. I don't think he'll knock Floyd out. I mean, Mosley out. Mosley damn sure ain't gonna knock Floyd out. It would be boring. It would be a total sweep on the scorecards. I think it would be Mayweather win at least 10 of those 12 rounds. It'll be a unanimous decision. Cotto, pretty much the same thing. I think Cotto, especially at this point of his career now maybe before the before Margarito fight, I would say Cotto, because Cotto had a different mindset then, and he was relentless. He had a chin. He would keep coming, blah blah blah. But now that he's a little different, I think he would stand in awe and watch Mayweather dance in front of him. I think that'll be a 12 rounds. He's not gonna knock out Cotto. It'll just be 12 rounds of pity pat. Mayweather beats him. That's why Mayweather's so good. I mean, he doesn't have to take a risk. People say take a risk, but why? Why take a risk? Boxers that take risks. Let's think about Evander Holyfield. What's wrong with him? Can he talk right now? Can he hold an intelligent conversation? Let's say we're in a room with executives and they put up a plan on the board and they're just saying all these big words. Do you think Evander Holyfield will be able to keep up with that? Especially right now in his career. Even before, not really. But now, I want you guys to do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Go on YouTube. Okay, these are for the people that criticize Mayweather for not taking risks. Go on YouTube, look up the worst interview ever, and you see what I'm talking about with a guy who's punch drunk and is done. Mayweather, he can still hold an intelligent conversation. All boxers stutter a little bit, but he can hold an intelligent conversation, because the number one rule of boxing is not take all the risk of all time. No, it's called protect yourself at all times. That's the first damn thing usually that the referee says. I want a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. That's all I hear. Now, if you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know boxing. Maybe I don't. Maybe I never seen a boxing match in my life. Maybe you guys just know every fucking thing. Maybe. But the bottom line is you got to protect yourself. And that's what Mayweather does. He protects himself. He whoops the other guy's ass. And yeah, that might make a boring fight to some people, but some people acknowledge and appreciate greatness. So therefore, a guy that would beat Floyd Mayweather would have to have Clottey's up here like this, Paul Williams punch output, and strength like Sugar Shane Mosley. I mean, to push him around, push him around the ring. That's what you need. You don't have a boxer like that right now. I mean, you got Mosley who can push people around the ring, can take a punch, but he has no defensive skills. So Mayweather eat him up there. Cotto is not the same. Love Cotto. Cotto got skill. He's dope. Don't get me wrong, but he's just not the same. I mean, just that cheating shit Margarito did really fucked it with him. It's fucked up, and that's what happened. Clottey has that, but he doesn't have the punch output to match that, or he doesn't have the stamina to handle. And that's the reason why I think the judges might have scored it for Clottey. I thought Clottey won that fight. A lot of people did, but it's just that he fades at the end. So Mayweather feeds off of that. He wants you to punch yourself out, and then he'll just work you for 5 straight rounds. That's what happened with Zab Zuda. He shot his wad in 4 rounds against Floyd, and Floyd started fucking picking his shit off, man. He really pulled the draws off his ass for the after reason. That's the reason why he went for the low blow and all that BS. So, like I said, right now there's no way to beat Floyd. But if you had a guy that could beat Floyd, it had to be a mixture of Clottey, Paul Williams, Antonio Margarito, Shane Mosley. That's what you had to be, all in one beast, all in one man, which ain't happening no time soon, I don't think. You just got it from the CPB 23. Holla at me. Deuce.